So this is called Old Fashioned. It's the last one in the range, and it is whiskey with subtle hints of cherry and orange for a smooth, sweet vape. Let's try it. Oh, that's rather nice. Okay, this is very different. It's quite a bitter orange taste. Not sure if I can taste any cherry in there. Oh, I can now. Yeah, I can taste cherry. I can taste like a black cherry flavour. I can certainly taste the orange. It's quite a bitter one, this one, but that makes it quite attractive. It's an unusual flavour again. This whole whiskey thing works really, really well. Anybody had whiskey and orange before? That's the sort of flavour you're getting. I think it's a little bit too bitterish for me to vape on a regular basis, but it does exactly what it says on the tin. It tastes like, well, a whiskey and orange, the aftertaste of a whiskey and orange. Very unusual.
Okay, so this is Old Fashioned by Whiskey Rebellion. I'll go ahead, take a vape, and I'll tell you what I think to this one. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, the whiskey flavour is spot on throughout these. The whiskey flavour is absolutely spot on. This flavour, personally, is not my favourite from the range just because of that cherry flavour, but that isn't really, you know, fair to say that this isn't a great juice. It is a great juice. I don't like cherry flavour. There's a nice amount of zesty, citrusy orange flavour coming through in it as well. Now in this, the whiskey flavour is what you get on the inhale. Really nice, really authentic whiskey flavour. On the exhale, you get the citrusy, the zesty orange flavour, and you get the cherry as well. The cherry isn't the most prominent cherry flavour. It really isn't. But it's there, and it gives it almost a darker taste somehow, a bit more full-bodied and a bit, I don't know what I'm struggling for words today. It almost just a full-bodied, richer flavour than the other two. It's not quite as light as the other two, and it's the cherry flavour that I'm not keen on. But if you do like cherry flavour, then again, you know, you're probably going to love this. It's along the same lines. You know, as I say, the whiskey flavour is great. I really do like the citrusy orange that's coming through in this as well. That's really nice. It is a really nice flavour. They're just very, I was going to say old tasting. You know, when you go to the very traditional old shops, or you know, somewhere like that, and you get the smells that have been around in times when TV was black and white and all the rest of it. This is what these flavours make me think of. You know, these are very much an evening vape. Sit down, relax in front of the TV, maybe get a glass of whiskey as well, and vape some of this, and it would just be so enjoyable. It really would.
Old Fashioned. Now this sounds absolutely gorgeous. It really does. It says it's whiskey with subtle hints of cherry and orange for a smooth, sweet finish. Let's break this open. Not really getting much from the bottle. I think, no, I am actually now. Yeah, picking up that orange. It sort of smells a bit like orange sherbet from the bottle. But let's see what it tastes like, shall we? Freshly wicked up and ready to vape. So this is the old-fashioned Whiskey Rebellion. Get on. There. Ooh. It's making the Yeti crackle. Well, out of the bunch that I've tried so far, this certainly is a fruity one. I think the fruits in this are the dominant flavour, with the cherry and the orange coming through. Now, like I said, it did taste, well, it smelt like orange sherbet. Now, these cherry and the orange together do taste a little bit sherbety, and I'm pretty struggling to find that whiskey in the background because the orange and the cherry are the forefront flavour. Oh, hello. It's appeared. Crikey. Okay, so the whiskey has appeared now. I just had to add a couple more drops, I think, to the vape. Now, yeah. Initially, cherry and orange sherbet sort of flavour. Nice fruity, sort of fizzy flavour which I'm getting from it. Then came the whiskey. Now, it was more of a sensation than a taste. That had that sort of typical like spirity sort of inhale, like if you used to take the fumes in from the whiskey rather than drink it. More of the fumes is what I was getting from that. It's slightly oakiness on top of those two fruit flavours, which is okay. It's nice. Again, it's not one which I go mad for, but if you're looking for like a sort of oaky, slightly, I think, yeah, slightly smoky, fruity flavour, which is very, very unique, because I can't say that I've ever had a flavour which tastes like this before, then go for it, because, like I said, it is a unique flavour, and you might actually really like it. And if these whiskey sort of vibes are sort of getting your juices flowing because you like, you know, whiskey type vapes, then give these a go, because these are by far, so far, I've only had 3, the best. Because well, I think whiskey is quite a tough one to nail down. It can be quite too strong at the back of the throat, and these are pretty. Every single one has been nice and smooth. That's what I'm trying to get out. That's what I'm trying to get out. It's been nice and smooth, not too overpowering on the whiskey side, which has been quite a relief, really. So I think we're going to move on now to the Angry For those of you that are wondering, I give Old Fashioned a score of 8 out of 10. I forgot to